Hello students, today we are going to discuss about your paper safety in industry and we have discussed about unit number 1 safety in my earlier session, and in this unit we have concept of safety. We have discussed concept of safety. In that we have discussed many points. Mainly you have 2 points of introduction. First one is concept of safety and second one is industrial problems of industrial safety, right? In that we have discussed concept of safety in detail. From that we have discussed many points. In concept of safety we have discussed the first point, definition of safety. Second point was need for safety. Third point was nature of safety. Fourth one, importance of safety. Number 5, focus on human resources, man at center. Then number 6 was concept development as accident prevention, occupational health and environment protection. Right? So, we in earlier session we have discussed mainly 6 points, and now we are going to discuss our last point of concepts of safety is modern concept of SHE or HSE. SHE or HSE means SHE means safety, health and environment. HSE means health, safety and environment. So we discuss about this modern concept of HSE. In this topic, we start with environment, health and safety, EHS, together as a discipline and specialty that studies and implements practical aspects of environmental protection and safety at work. So this is the discipline of studies and implements practical aspects of environmental protection and safety. So mainly environment, health and safety discipline, EHS or we can say HSE or SHE, is a discipline of study of the all. In simple terms, it is what organizations must do to make sure that their activities do not cause harm to anyone. Means it is what organization must do to make sure that their activities do not cause harm to anyone. Means to harm to machines or any people working over there. We have discussed here what is the environment, health and safety. What is HSE? It is mainly a discipline and a study health, safety and environment departments are generally responsible for two objectives. Health, safety and environment departments are generally responsible for two objectives. First one, prevention of all accidents and prevention of all incidents and accidents that can result from abnormal operating conditions. And second one is reduction of adverse effects that may result from normal operating conditions. So these both are the objectives of these departments. Prevent all incidents and accidents and reduce or reduction of adverse effect of normal operating conditions. The different combinations only shuffle the position of the letters but represent the same meaning. Means different position of this letter H, S and E. Means different combination only shuffle the position of the letters but represent the same things. Same thing. Different organizations pick a different form of representations. મીન્સ ડિફરન્ટ ઓર્ગેનાઇઝેશન્સ છે એ અલગ અલગ ફોર્મ લે છે. લાઈક મેની આર ટેકિંગ એઝ HSE, HES, SHE, EHS. Hence, there is no difference between HSE, EHS and SHE. They all represent the same thing. Means Health, Safety and Environment Department. The combination of their first letters shuffle the position of letters but represent the same thing. And different organization using different form of representation. But mainly this all forms HSE, HES, SHE, ESH all are same. They represent the same thing. Safety, Health and Environment or Health, Safety and Environment HSE are the important concepts in the modern time. You may give priority to safety or health. These concepts are indispensable. This combination should be kept working. This is the realistic one and multidisciplinary. Means this is very important. Health, safety and environment concept is very important for any firm, factory, organization or company to maintain these three. So as per their requirement or as per company or as per place, it is varies from one to another. They are using different forms of this safety, health and environment, SHE, HSE or many more combinations. So this is how HSE, health, safety and environment are the important concepts in modern time. Now we are going to discuss about problem of industrial safety. We have discussed in detail about concept of safety and the last point was modern concept of safety. Concept of safety, it was last. Now we are going to discuss about our next point, problems of industrial safety. Means which kind of problems occur in industries during their work or during their place, and by time what kind of problem occurs, or we can say analysis of total problems of industrial safety. First of all, we discuss about what is industrial safety. Industrial facilities have unique safety challenges. Industrial facilities have unique safety challenges because hazards and incidents affect more than just the people on the factory floor. A fire in the workplace, missed days due to injuries, or chemical hazard can affect your production output, which can delay shipping schedules, fulfillments, vendor relationships, and customer satisfaction. So you can get idea about industrial safety. Industrial facility have unique safety challenges. Practicing good industrial safety is the best way to ensure a smooth running operation that has the best interest of workers, vendors, and customer at heart. Means vendors, workers, and customer can work in a smooth way. Smooth running operation is the main good practice of industrial safety. They do not have fear of any harm or any incident or any accident. Industrial safety works hard to prevent workplace hazards, including chemical exposures, poor ergonomics, and physical hazards so that business can continue as normal with no means I am repeating it. Industrial safety works hard to prevent workplace hazards, including chemical exposures, poor ergonomics, and physical hazards, so that business can continue as normal with no interruption to production. Means if any industry have good safety equipments or good safety steps, then they can prevent workplace hazard, including chemical exposure, poor ergonomics, and physical hazards, so that business can continue as normal with no interruption to production. Means by maintaining safety, they can get more production. Meanwhile, we can say common obstacles in industrial safety strategies. There are many common obstacles in industrial safety. Achieving industrial safety is made all the more challenging because of all the moving parts to EHS. Achieving industrial safety is made all the more challenging because of all the moving parts to EHS. Take a look at some of the complication. Take a look at some of the top complications that can potentially create an unsafe work environment. Take a look at some of the top complications that can potentially create an unsafe work environment. Right? Different obstacles in which we are going to discuss about first one, complex safety laws. Safety laws and regulations are continually evolving to create safer workplaces. Safety laws and regulations are continually evolving to create safer workplaces. But it's an ongoing challenge to keep abreast of these changes. But it's an ongoing challenge to keep abreast of these changes. Not only must you understand and adapt to these changes, you must also communicate them to your employees and ensure they can act on them appropriately. So, complex safety laws. We have discussed about complex safety laws. Now, ergonomic hazards. Workers perform the same task for hours at a time, which can put them at risk for developing work related injuries. The motions of many manufacturing jobs are largely unchangeable. The motions of many manufacturing jobs are largely unchangeable. There may be little you can do to limit twisting, bending, stopping, reaching, or lifting for certain tasks. So maybe little you can do to limit twisting, bending, stopping and reaching or lifting of certain tasks. Ongoing employee training. The third obstacle is ongoing employee training. A trained employee is an informed employee, but keeping up with training requirement for an entire staff A trained employee is an informed employee, but keeping up with training requirements for an entire staff can be a full-time job in itself. Right? So, trained employee is an informed employee, but keeping all staff trained is a tough job or full-time job. EHS leaders must recognize that training is an important investment. EHS leaders must recognize that training is an important investment and should be prioritized as much for seasoned employees as it is for newcomers. These aren't the only issues plaguing industrial safety. Because of the variety of equipment, machines, vehicles, tools, and people required in successful operation. These are the only issues plaguing industrial safety. Because of the variety of equipments, medicines, vehicles, tools, and people required in successful operation. Industrial safety truly is a be ready for whatever mentality and should be approached with care. means industrial safety truly is a be ready for whatever mentality and should be approached with care. So how we are discussing in short problem of industrial safety, and these three are main obstacles of industrial safety. Now we discuss about classification. Classification of industrial safety can be problem of industrial safety can be classified in different ways. We can classify it by ourselves also. First one is past problems. Problem the industry which has faced past problems and it is also a part of industrial safety. Problem of industrial safety. Future problems. Technical problems means technical problems of instruments and many more. Managerial problems. Physical problems. Psychological problems. Human problems. Economical problems. Legal problems. Unit level problems. And next problems we discuss in next slide, but in this slide you can see past problem. Industry has faced a past problem and they can learn from that. Future problems, they have idea about their future problems. Technical problems. Managerial problems. Physical problems. Psychological problems, human problems, economical problems, legal problems, unit level problems. Number 11, plant level problems. Number 12, company level problems. Industry level problems, 13 number 13, 14 number country level problems, and 15 number international or global problems. So by this way we can classify the problems of industrial safety. We analyze and try to understand these problems to take corrective or preventive actions. We analyze and try to understand these problems to this corrective or preventive actions. It helps in emergency pressing and it helps in emergency planning as on site or off site plans, right? So first we analyze and try to understand the problem to take corrective or preventive actions. It helps in emergency planning as on site or off site plans. Now we discuss first factor of problem of industrial safety. In that our first point is problem of industrial accidents. Industrial accidents can be classified as under. In that we discuss many points. Problem of industrial safety. First we discuss problem of industrial accidents. Then we discuss occupational health and environmental pollution. Then we discuss about nature and size of safety problems. Then we discuss about factors impacting safety. Then number 5, reasons for accident prevention. Number 6, place of industry and safety are inevitable. Number 7, importance of safety technology and engineering for minimizing accidents. So these all are main points of problem of industrial safety. In that we are going to discuss first one, problem of industrial accidents. Industrial accidents can be classified as under predictable accidents, unpredictable accidents. Hendrich says 80% accidents are Hendrich says 80% accidents are unpredictable and most of them can be prevented. मतलब खाली 80% प्रॉब्लम्स अच्छे नहीं unpredictable. Only 20% accidents are unpredictable. And few of them can be prevented by luck or chance. Hendrich says 80% accidents are unpredictable and most of them can be prevented. Only 20% accidents are unpredictable and few of them can be prevented by luck or chance. Without luck or chance, you cannot get rid of it. Here, Hendrich said 80% accidents are predictable, and most of them can be prevented. Only 20% accidents are unpredictable. Here I have written unpredictable. Hendrich says 80% accidents are unpredictable, where you have predictable in place of unpredictable. Hendrich says 80% accidents are predictable and most of them can be prevented. Only 20% accidents are unpredictable and few of them can be prevented by luck or chance. Now we discuss about industrial accidents results into following problems. Industrial accidents results into following problems. First one is human suffering, social family suffering, legal suffering, economical suffering, cost of accident, compensation of worker, loss in production. These all are types of economical suffering. So industrial accident result into following problems: human suffering, social family suffering, legal suffering, economical suffering. In economical suffering, cost of accident, compensation of workers, loss in production. Other problems: damage to company's reputation in the market, loss of mental peace of co-workers and management by accident in company. So these all are main industrial accident problems. First one human suffering, second one family suffering, third one economical, legal, then fourth one legal suffering and other problems. Now we discuss about second point. First we have this problem of industrial safety. In that we have discussed first point, problem of industrial accidents. Now we discuss about second point, occupational health and environmental pollution. Occupational health and environmental pollution. Inhaling chemical or pesticides, germs or leakage in pipeline, transporting gas or chemical or defective storage may lead to safety and environmental problems. Inhaling chemical or pesticides, germs or leakage in pipeline, transporting gas or chemical or defective storage may lead to safety and environmental problems. So these all are basic environmental problems. Poor maintenance is also responsible for unsafe conditions. Poor maintenance is also responsible for unsafe conditions. Heavy metals cause health hazard by entering human body. Heavy metals causes health hazard by entering human body through food, water, air and medicine, etc. Our exposure to heat, modern lifestyle. Consumption of tobacco and drugs, etc., directly or indirectly, contributes to reducing human resisting power. Ultimately resulting into severe diseases. Problems of industrial safety. In that we have discussed about problem of industrial accident and in that problem of industrial accident we have discussed occupational health and environmental pollution. Overexposure to heat, modern lifestyle, consumption of tobacco and drugs, etc., directly or indirectly contributes to reducing human resisting power, ultimately resulting into severe diseases. Our exposure to heat, modern lifestyle, consumption of tobacco and drugs, etc., directly or indirectly, contributes to reducing human resisting power and ultimately resulting into severe diseases. So this is the point: occupational health and environmental problem. Now we discuss different points of this unit in next lecture. We are ending up our lecture with this slide, and we will have some discussion in brief about means revision of this all topics. First, we have started with concept of safety in earlier lectures. Today we have started second point, problems of industrial safety. In first point, concept of safety, we have discussed many points like definition of safety, need for safety, nature of safety, importance of safety, and many more points like focus on human resources, main at center, and concept of development. And last point we have discussed today, modern concept of SHE or HSE. And as earlier we have discussed about problems of industrial safety, there are many points. Today we have discussed about problem of industrial safety. In that we have discussed classification of industrial safety. Past problems, future problems, technical problems, managerial problems, physical problems, psychological problems, human problems, economical problems, legal problems, unit level problems, plant level problems, and company level problems, and industry level problems, country level problems, and international or global level problems. Today we have discussed about another portion of this problem of industrial safety. Point number 1, problem of industrial accidents. In that we have discussed about predictable accidents and unpredictable accidents. In this point we have discussed some point in detail. Human suffering, industrial accident result into following problems. Human suffering. Second point is social or family suffering. Number 3 is legal suffering. Number 4 is economical suffering. And number 5 is many other problems. So in this way we have discussed it in detail. Predictable accident and unpredictable accident means we can get idea about some accidents and we do not have any of idea about unpredictable accidents. Then we have discussed our next point, occupational health and environmental pollution. In that we have discussed many different points like inhaling chemicals and germs and leakaging of pipes, and many more safety concepts. So in our next lecture, we will discuss about remaining points of this safety problems of industrial safety. In that we discuss our third point, nature and size of the safety problems. Then we discuss about factors of safety, and then we discuss about reason for accident prevention, and then we discuss about place of industry and safety are inevitable. Then we discuss about importance of safety, technology and engineering for managing accidents. So in this way we have discussed many points, and in next lecture we discuss about this all points, and then we will have philosophy of safety in our next to next session. So today here we are concluding our lecture, and we have detailed discussion about these all points, problems of industrial safety. Thank you students, thank you so much. We will discuss our remaining topics of this point, problem of industrial safety, in our next lecture. Thank you everyone.